Okay, so we are live. Hello. Yay. Welcome to this video. I am Abiola Abrams, and we are here with my creative partner,
Medyhne from Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, and I am checking in from the United States of America. And we are here today to talk to you about the Abundance, Pray, Love Retreat. The Abundance, Pray, Love Retreat. This is a transformation program that we have created just for you, a goddess retreat for just women in Bali. Indonesia.
And such a beautiful place too.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And we're going to be
I'm so excited.
Yes. We're going to be working on money, prosperity, abundance, your birthright for an intensive, explorative, motivational, inspirational Bali retreat. So I know that there are questions that you may have, so we're going to jump into them, and Medyhne and I will do our best to tell you why you may be the kind of goddess who needs to be joining us in Bali. All right, so first of all, okay, so who are we? Who are these chicks? So Medyhne, I will introduce myself. Let's let them know who we are.
Great, will do. Well, I'm Medyhne, and I'm from, as I said, Melbourne, Australia. And I have spent the last 22 years working in the areas of health, well-being, abundance, being the best that I can be, working on myself, and also developing all my skills as a holistic life coach. And also I've got a lot of skills in the area of spiritual healing. So my real mission, I guess, is to empower women. That's been one of my main things that I have focused on. I also have 2 daughters, which is lovely. And I feel the need at the minute for women to really step fully into their abundance, because your abundance is part of your empowerment. And this planet is really going through an enormous shift, and the divine feminine energy is the energy that's going to make the big difference and bring in the balance that we need on this planet, and bring in all the wonderful changes that we're all wanting to see happen in the world, both for ourselves and for the planet globally. So to me, this is a culmination, this retreat, of all my life's work, of all the things I've learned. I'm a published author, I'm an internationally recorded singer-songwriter, and I've had radio shows and done a lot of things in my time. Won't give away my age, but it's actually, the thing is, we're ageless. The truth is we're ageless. You know, we're souls that have been here for many lifetimes and will continue to go on, and we have, you know, unlimited, infinite potential, and we just got to tap into it. So this is what we're here to do. And super excited to be able to share this with the amazing Abiola, and we have some incredible women on board. And the interesting thing is that they're representing different decades, you know, different generations. One of the healers is amazing woman. She's just got the most beautiful goddess energy, sacred divine feminine energy, and she's turning 60. So we're going to honor that, and that's part of that really important age, which is, you know, in some ways of cultures, it's called the crone, you know, that divine feminine older wise energy. And then we've got all the different decades represented, I think. And so this is really good, because it's all about divine feminine empowerment, which is actually my name. It means divine feminine sacred power, in the root of the name Medyhne in Sanskrit. That's what it means. So that's what I'm about, and that's what I'm here to teach others, and all about abundance, you know, now on the planet. I think being in our abundance, the more abundance we're in, the more we can help ourselves and be in our highest potential in this lifetime, and the more we can do in the world, or the more we can help others, the more we can make a difference.
Yes. Oh, that was just such a juicy explanation, Medyhne. Thank you. Thank you. So let me introduce myself to you, my goddess sister, who are watching as well. My name is Abiola Abrams. I am coming to you live and in living color from New York City, where I was born and raised. I'm the first person in my family born in America. My family is from Guyana, South America, and I am a fourth generation empowerment specialist. And what that means is that my great great grandmother in Guyana, who is known as Ma, was a midwife and a woman's fertility healer. And then in the next generation, they owned what we call a bed and breakfast, and cared for people who were coming off the railroad line. My grandparents on both sides were farmers, and my father is a minister and retired journalist, and my mother is a retired teacher who worked in educational administration. And so this work is for me not only the culmination of everything that I was born to do and all of the work that I've done thus far, but the culmination of all of the work I believe in my family line, in my bloodline. And I have to share with you that, wait, I'm hearing a weird a weird thing on the line. Medyhne, do you have a couple of windows open maybe? I just want to just make sure before we go that there's feedback.
Okay, I'll just make sure they're all shut. Oh yes, I did, sorry. They're gone now. Yeah.
Okay.
Just had
Yeah. So, it's interesting that, a few years ago, not even a few years ago, maybe about 18 months ago, I started hearing the spiritual whisper talk about money. And usually I am pretty right on with following my intuition and taking inspired action when I receive those nudges. But I was so resistant toward this, and it was like, talk about money. And I was like, no, it was like, talk about money. And I was like, no, like, who am I to talk about money? And what I have found is that as women are more comfortable telling you the full details of their sex life than having conversations about money. And so, say that again?
It's so true. Absolutely true.
And so it's so exciting, that we are coming together to claim the abundance that is our birthright. For you, our vision is for you to be able to not only have comfortable conversations with money, but we're going to give you tools for manifesting, for healing your abundance blocks, your money blocks, your generational and ancestral money issues and challenges. We are also going to give you practical tools for creating multiple streams of income to call in your abundance and take inspired action. So this is a retreat that has soul care, skills, and strategy, where we are building you from the inside to really be able to stand comfortably in your abundance. For me, in addition to being a certified coach, that I have an undergraduate degree in sociology and a master's degree in women's storytelling. And as I said, this retreat for me is the culmination of all of my work. I have a lot of overlap with Medyhne. That's why we're great partners to bring you this retreat. That, like Medyhne, I've done TV and radio, and I am an award-winning author as well as a podcaster. And all of my work is about empowering us as women to become who we were born to be able to stand in our truth, to be able to step into our feminine power and own it, and to really be able to make peace with our shadow, to dissolve the limiting beliefs that hold us back, and for us to be able to create, give birth to ourselves and our lives. I say all the time that, as I said, my grandmother was a midwife helping women to give birth to their babies. And I consider myself to be a midwife helping women to give birth to to ourselves. And so, you know, whether you call me a self-love midwife or a self-worth revolutionary, we are doing this, baby. And you know, my goal is for us a year from now, you know, for you to come with us, hang out in Bali in June. We're going to be there the 9th through the 13th. And then a year from now, when you come back with us to Bali again, you know, or come on one of our other retreats, that you have manifested so much money and you're in so much abundance that you then have outgrown the issues that we worked on in the last retreat. And so that you are exponentially stepping more and more into your power, owning more and more who you are, and being the transformational leader that you were born to be. So, Medyhne,
yes. The thing that I'm excited about is that it's so comprehensive, all the things that we're offering in this retreat. Not only are we working on, you know, all the different information and resources and skills that we've learned, we even have a Balinese shaman healer that's using all the knowledge of Balinese ancestry and wisdom of spirituality and healing to come in and work on your abundance blocks in that way as well. So we have such a range of tools that we can work with you to really blast away anything that's blocking you in your life at this time, because if it no longer serves us, we can now let it go. And also 2016 is a year for completion. It's letting go. 2017 is number one. And this is really profound, all about new birth. It's about rebirthing our new selves in the ideal of what we want to be at our highest potential, so that we can come into the world and give our greatest gifts. And so important to bring our purpose into the world at this time. You know, our souls are all crying for it. You know, people that have been in the wrong career for a long period of time are really finding now that they're being told very strongly that it's the time for them to step into their career and their path of soul alignment, of what their soul is here to do in the world. And, you know, that's all about abundance as well. So if any of this speaks to you, then this retreat is going to be perfect. And, you know, we love to have you on board, and we're going to support you every way we can with all the greatest skills. We have another amazing yogini who's coming, a master yogini. Yeah. And we're not giving away the name at the minute because it's a secret, but she's very well known, and she has worked with the UN, and she has a lot of skills, creative skills, yogic skills, and her energy is incredible. Amazing, empowered, feminine energy that will blow your mind. So
yes. And so, you know, what's really cool, as Medyhne said, is that, you know, we also have, you know, like she said, we're taking full advantage of the fact that we are in this magical place, Bali, this magical spiritual land of Bali. And
one of the top retreats in Bali. It's one of the one of the 5 top retreats, and the luxury and the setting and the service and the wholesome food, and it just goes on and on. We could talk for a day about how wonderful it is.
yes, and the floating leaf retreat, as you just said, you know, it's one of the #1 retreats in Asia, and all of the magazines from Vogue to Harper's Bazaar are all saying that this is the place to be, and you are going to be there with us. And so, you know, what's beautiful. Go ahead. And the food. It's master Bali chef, cooking organic, vegan, and vegetarian and raw food for us, you know, the whole time that we're there. So you're going to be making your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul all healthy and nourished and detoxed and inspired to live a big vision, to live your dream. And Medyhne, I love what you said about, you know, numerically what the year 2017 represents. You know, the African American writer Zora Neale Hurston, she said that there are years that ask questions and years that answer questions. And I feel very strongly that 2016 was a year that asked questions, that, you know, of a lot of transition. 2017 is a year of answering questions, of us, you know, fully realizing and materializing a lot of the things, you know, reaping what we have been sowing and transforming our energy, you know, jointly. There's something about mastermind energy when women come together, jointly creating and manifesting a big vision.
Yes, because we're going to have wonderful manifesting partners that we put you with, and it's really going to be a journey that you're sharing with others, which could make lifelong connections for you. That is, you know, such an important aspect of how we really do well in the world. It's all about supporting one another, connecting, and in community, and, you know, networking, I think is really empowering for us. We can't do this alone. We need others with us on this journey, and this is a prime opportunity to do that, which is great.
Oh, I love that you said about the manifesting partners. I would love for you to explain that more. First, I want to just tell them that we have planned this carefully so that we are arriving on the full moon, because the full moon is about letting go of the old, releasing the things that don't work, cleansing yourself. So there's going to be a purification ceremony during this weekend, a Balinese purification ceremony. On the day that we arrive, we are going to have a bonfire on the beach where we are releasing, we are saying goodbye to all of the things that do not serve us, in addition to working with all of the healing modalities. When you arrive, because we are making sure that you are in the lap of luxury, you're going to have a Balinese foot massage, you know, to soothe you and prepare you for our journey. And then, as Medyhne said, that we have these wonderful manifestation partners who you're going to be rooming with, you know, that, you know, you are going to be rooming with other women. Yes, this is a part of the retreat, because we feel that, again, women masterminding together is powerful. And so, Medyhne, talk a bit about the manifestation partners and the power of that.
Absolutely. Well, you know, you could even bring your best friend or a good friend along that you'd like to have as your manifestation partner and work together. But these partners are going to be working in unison to get the best results, you know, giving each other like a mirror that they can work with, and then they can give each other, you know, honest feedback. And you have a real sounding board there for someone that you can really progress quickly. I think that's a really great way to progress quickly. And we are going to be using all forms of expression as well, our voice, singing, la la, and I haven't warmed my voice up, but singing, moving,
she's a professional singer, so she's going to be teaching us, you know, with how to transform using voice, speaking into power. What you know, speaking into power, the power of our voice. That's such an important manifesting tool. Oh my goodness.
Embodiment. That's right, embodiment. All about embodiment too, because, you know, our physical body and what we hold in our body is such an important aspect of our abundance. And so to be able to really manifest it from that deep embodiment center, as well as, you know, all the other ways is really important. So physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, that's what we're looking at.
That's what we're looking at. And so we are wanting you, if you are feeling inspired, let it be, you know, like I always say, if it's not a heck yes, it's a heck no. I want only, here's my vision. I'm a little bit selfish with it, and I don't mind. I don't mind being a selfish goddess. I want to hang out in Bali with women who are feeling inspired, who feel like, you know, they are tired of feeling maybe stuck or having an energy that they want to move forward, and they are feeling really inspired to do something different, to take a step forward, to hold their hands out to life and say, yes, here I am. And so those kinds of
embracing life. So true.
Wait, say that again?
Well, it's all about embracing life. You know, what sort of life do you want to live? A half-lived life where you look back on your life on your deathbed and you say, oh, I really regret that I didn't do this and I didn't do that. Because when they survey people on their deathbed, they never say what they regretted, things that they've done. It's always they've regretted things that they haven't done. So if, you know, if there is a little level of sort of tentativeness or something like that, that can be something that is just a technique in there that is trying to sabotage this inner urge. So I'm always aware when you know, there are certain things that come up when we're striving to be the best that we can be. We have sometimes things that get in the way that feel a bit like blocks, but to be aware of the fact that those do come up, but you just have to work past them. You have to, because to get to higher levels, you're going to come to levels that things don't feel comfortable, but you have to work past that and just be aware that that happens, and work through those fears, and to really embrace your higher self. Because if you want to get better, you're not always in your comfort zone. You're going to be facing things like this, and that sort of area does come up. As a life coach, I notice it with clients, so be aware of that too. That's really important. If you've got an inner calling, oh my gosh, this feels like me, I would love to do this, this is something, just do it. Take that leap, take that jump of faith, and you will feel fantastic once you've done that, because you're honoring yourself on every level, and that's always going to be a wonderful thing.
Yes, yes, beautiful. And we are making it easy for you to say yes to yourself again. If this is speaking to your heart and your soul and your spirit, and you're like, oh, I want to come to Bali and change my life. We're going to be doing comfort zone breaking work while we're there. We're going to be doing fear blasting work while we're there. And so, you know, you can hold your space you can either pay in full for our, you know, crystal, which is our basic package, or our VIP diamond option. And you can find all of this information at abundancepraylove.com, abundancepraylove.com. You can hold your space for as little as $150 US dollars. And we have a number of bonuses, which, you know, the price is going to change. The price is going to go up. The bonuses are going to drop off by certain dates. So you want to head over to Abundance Pray Love right now so that we can hold your space. There are only limited spaces on this retreat, and so that you can get in before the price increase, and while you're able to still get all of the benefits and bonuses that we have planned for you. So you can see it all. Head over to the information page, abundancepraylove.com. Any other thoughts?
That's so true. Yes, that's so true. I don't want people to miss out. If they're keen to do this, get on board soon, because we have a lot of interest already, and we've only got limited spaces. So, you know, we'd love to have you on board, and I encourage you to get on soon if this calls to you.
Yay!
Fantastic.
Well, you're going to be seeing other videos with Medyhne and I hanging out, because she's my sister from another mister for life, but we want to play with you in Bali. So make sure you head over abundancepraylove.com, and we look forward to playing with you, frolicking on the beach, taking you to the fire. This is going to be some tough love at this retreat as well, and helping you to have a transformational experience and become the woman that you were born to be. Yes.
And gentle love too. Lots of kindness.
Lots of kindness. He's spoken like the New Yorker
Yeah.
and the Australian. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be some tough love. I'm going to kick your booty.
Yeah.
And Medyhne's like, I'm the kindness. So, of course, absolutely, I'm the kindness. But sometimes we do need our booties kicked a bit, you know, so.
Oh, that's true too. Yes. Oh, big hugs, Abiola. It was wonderful to share time with you, my darling. And we really look forward to hearing from people. Very excited. Yay.
Yes, and for you, my goddess, thank you so much for watching. And now head over to abundancepraylove.com, and I will see you in Bali. Now,
Pack your bathers.
yeah.